Hello students, yesterday we have started the lesson distributional maps and we are going to give the more information about the dot method. Here the map is given of the Amravati district and the distribution variable is given, that is population, distribution of population. Yesterday I told you that here the dot method is used and the size of the dot decides the value of that variable. So students, the size of the dots given here is in five shapes. Okay, means sizes are given here. The of big size is given here and its value is 5 lakhs. Then the second one's value is 2 lakhs, 1 lakh, 50,000, and only a dot is here. Its value is 10,000. Now see students, that in Amravati city how much the population is there. Okay, this is the Amravati city and Amravati city's population is 5 lakhs. Its population is 5 lakhs because the big dot is here and big dot's value is 5 lakhs. Then after students, 2 lakhs here it is given, that is in Achalpur. Okay, in Achalpur 2 lakhs population is there. In Varud 1 lakh and in Anjangaon Surji it is 50,000. Now you can see here that students, that in Amravati Taluka, okay, in Amravati Taluka the dots are more. You can also count the dots and you can give the exact population, or you can write the exact population of Amravati Taluka also. Here in Varud Taluka, how many dots have shown? See that 1 2 3 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15 16 17 18 20 20 dots are here, and here the simply dot shows 10,000. Okay, it is 10,000 means 20, then the population became 2 lakhs. Okay, and in Varud city only how much population is there, that is 50,000. So the whole Varud taluka's population is 2005 lakh. Okay, 2005 lakh. If you see here students, in this taluka, which one is this taluka is, that is Chikhaldara. It is Chikhaldara. In Chikhaldara district the dots are not more. How many are these? That is, see, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11. Okay, 11 12 13 14 dots are there. So how much the population it became, that is 1 lakh for 1,20,000. Okay, 1,20,000. So this way students, you can count the data and give and can write the exact population of the district. Okay, so in in the dot method sub administrative units are also important. Sub administrative units means what? These talukas are the sub administrative units. These are the sub administrative units, and these are also important for the dot methods, for showing the dots. Okay, so I also told you that what type of precautions should be taken for the dot method. That is, you should see that whether the physical things are there. Okay, physiography. Okay, physiography in certain region, if any river is there, okay, any transport system is there, that you have to see. Means see, if you are showing here the resources, water bodies, big water bodies, lakes, rivers, okay, then and you are showing the exact dots there, then it will not be correct. Why? Because water bodies are there and on the water body areas there will not be population. So these things you should keep this in mind. Okay, so dots and circles, how to use that I told. Okay, it is like circle. Okay, it is a big dot. Okay, and it decides the value. Okay, as the big dot is there, circle is there, and it shows the value of that variable more. Okay, then say students, the questions are given here, that what is the population of Amravati town? Okay, city. Here Amravati city's population is, that is 5 lakh. Okay, the bigger dot is shown here. Okay, so it is 5 lakh. Then next, see, name the place having population of 1 lakh on the map. Okay, 1 lakh on the map. So 1 lakh population, which area or place shows the population of 1 lakh. Okay, that is here. See, that is 1 lakh. This dot shows this Varud. Okay, Varud, in Varud taluka, that Varud town's population is 1 lakh. It is 1 lakh. Then next is, which part of the map shows sparse distribution of population? Okay, which part of the map shows sparse? Sparse means very less. So it is in Amravati district. Which part shows the sparse, very less population here? That is, students, you can also answer this, northwest part, northwest region. Okay, means here northwest region. In this region, the sparse, very less population is there. Or otherwise you can also write the name of that taluka. Okay, here Chikaldhara. In Chikaldhara district, the population is not more. So this is Chikaldhara, sorry, not district, Chikaldhara taluka. In Chikaldhara taluka, the population is sparse. Okay, now we are going to see the next method, that is Choropleth method. Okay, in Choropleth method, shades of various colors are used. Okay, shades or tints of various colors are used. Where in Choropleth method, shades or tints of various colors are used. Means, if any color, if you take the shades of it, okay, the lighter to darker, like this way the shades of one color are made, and that shades are used while using Choropleth method. Now the data used for different variable is obtained through various processes such as measurements, surveying, etc. So in Choropleth method, how the data is collected? In Choropleth method, how the data is collected? The data is collected there through measurement or surveying. So here only one value is given to one sub administrative. It is the characteristics of the Choropleth method. Once again, see as students, that is the different here in this map, the data used for different variables is obtained through various processes like measurement and surveying. Means data is collected through the measurement or survey, and in it the tints or shades of colors are used, and one shade of a color is used for one sub administrative unit. Okay, one sub administrative unit. If you see students here, that is Dharni is here. Okay, Dharni. Here this is taluka. Okay, and in this one taluka, you can see the one shade of color. Means one shade of color is used for one sub administrative unit. That is one. It is used for one taluka. In Chikaldhara also you can find that. In whole Chikaldhara taluka, the one very lighter color of that pink color is used here. Okay, means it means it suggests means the shades of color are used for the one sub administrative unit. Okay, then uh, here the for making the choropleth method. Okay, the shades of colors are used. Okay, no, that classes are made of 5 to 7. Okay, that is 5 or 7 classes. 5 to 7 classes are made of various colors shades of various colors shade, and each class is given one color Okay, so also the black and white patterns are also used. Black and white patterns are also used in choropleth method. Black and white patterns are also used in choropleth method. So as the darker shade is there. Okay, as the darker shade is there, it shows the increasing value of the given variable. Okay, as the darker shade becomes, it shows the increasing value. It shows the increasing value of the given variable, and are drawn accordingly on the map in the given classification. Now uh, here you can see that, okay, in this picture, Amravati district, the density of population is shown, and the shades, here the darker shade is there, it shows that the population is more. Okay, the darkest color is in Amravati taluka. Okay, and its population, this darker color shows the value of the variable, that is more than 400. That is more than 400. And it is also in the same condition is in Achalpur. Okay, it is also more than 400. The population of Achalpur is more than 400. Okay, so the after that the lighter shade is, and it shows the 301 to 400, that is in Anjangaon Surji. Okay, Anjangaon Surji, its population is between 301 to 400. Okay, so then after the next shade is, which shows the value 201 to 300. 201 to 300, and most of the talukas here are coming in this group. Okay, 201 to 300, that is Nandgaon, Khandeshwar, Chandur railway, Dhamangaon railway, Tiwsa, Morshi, Varud, Chandur Bazaar, Bhatkuli, Daryapur. Okay, and here Dharni, and the last is here, that is Chikaldara. Chikaldara come here, the very less population is there, and it comes in the last shade, that is more less than 100. Less than 100. Okay, it is here less than 100, and you can find here that the population is very sparse. Population is very sparse here. Okay, so the questions are given here, that is name the talukas having population density between 301 and 400 persons per square kilometer. Okay, 301 and 400 persons per square kilometer. So which talukas are there which show the population between 301 and 400 persons per square kilometer? That is Anjangaon, where in Anjangaon the population is in between 301 to 400. Then the next question is, what is the density of Amravati taluka, of the Amravati taluka? So it is more than 400. Okay, last one here, the shade is last one, darker shade, that is more than 400. The last is question, the name the talukas having population density less than 300 persons per square kilometer. So you are told to tell the names of talukas having the populations less than 300 persons per square kilometer. Okay, less than 300 means which comes in 101 to 200 and also less than 100, that all comes, that all talukas comes here. Okay, that is I told now that the lighter shade whatever you can see here, that all comes here. That is Nandagaon, Khandeshwar, Chandur railway, Dhamangaon railway, Tiwsa, Bhatukli. Okay, Daryapur, Chandur Bazar, Morshi, Varud, and here Dharni. Okay, that all. And last one comes, that is less than 100, that is Chikaldara. Okay, students. So this is enough for today. We'll stop here.